Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to the English first paper class of class 9 and 10 of Southwest Saleh Ahmad School and College. How are you, everybody? Are you okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir, we feel great. And you?
I'm also fine. Thank you very much. Okay. What can you see in the pictures, please? Can anyone tell me?
So we can see a train and a bus maybe.
Okay, a bus, a train, and a boat, right? Launch. Okay, but can you explain it? We know that on the first picture, there are lots of people overloaded, right?
Too much people gather the bus.
On the bus, right?
Yeah.
Okay, on the train also,
And also the train.
and also on the ship or launch, right? Boat.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. Okay, we can see on the picture overcrowded bus, overcrowded train, overcrowded launch, right? Okay, in these circumstances, such question may arise in your mind, right? Let's find out the answer of the question. So, after studied this lesson, we will be able to ask and talk about problems, seek and give suggestions, listen for specific information, and we will be able to narrate something in writing. I'm showing you a video. Please watch the video.
Urban planners fear the country could face acute crowding problems unless the government looks ahead. WION's Bangladesh Bureau Chief Saad Hamadi sent us this report.
At the going rate of population growth, Bangladesh has more than 4 people increasing every minute and 6,070 people every day. In 5 years, the country's population is expected to reach 171 million people from its present 161 million. Bangladesh's population density at 1237 people per square kilometer is already the highest among countries in the world. Experts fear the country will lose out on arable lands to make space for housing, which in effect would cut down on the country's food production.
The surging population is a concern not because of the population size as such, but vis-a-vis the available land. We are squeezing in 160 million people in 144 square miles of land mass.
We are not focusing ourselves in terms of policy and very fast level execution to engage ourselves in terms of decentralize the power, administration, health, education, commerce, business, of course, industry and everything. And as a result, Dhaka is definitely going to cripple down very soon.
Traffic is already unbearable, and pedestrians bump into each other more often while they walk the streets. People's quality time gets wasted in a stagnant traffic situation in the capital, Dhaka. As Bangladesh...
So I hope you have watched the video, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, okay, write in short about the theme of the video. So I don't need to write. Can you tell me, can anyone tell me about the video, please? What is the report?
Sir, the report
Yeah.
is the population problem of our country.
Okay, that's good. The report is
The report is about
the population problem of Bangladesh. Okay. Can anyone tell me anything? After watching this video, we got the overcrowded and overloaded people in Bangladesh. They are increasing day by day, right? According to the American research. Okay? Thank you. So, my dear student, let's read the text and do the following project work. So, after study this passage, we will do some work, okay? So, can you please read the passage? Afsane Karim Mimi.
the next day when the teacher come to the class
Came.
and
Came.
was about to start the lesson. Sorry, sir. Came to the class and was about to start the lesson. Shanti Borua stood up and said, "Teacher, can I ask you a question, please?"
Okay. Could you explain, please?
Sir, Shanti Borua. Sir, when the teacher came to next class, Shanti Borua stood up and asked the teacher a question.
Yes. Good. Very simple. Very simply, you answered me. Okay. Then thank you. So the next day, that means yesterday we discussed about other topic, right? The ferry boat. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
you know that every day we take class. So Shanti Borua and teacher had a conversation, and next day when the teacher came to the class, entered into the class, and he was about to start the class, Shanti Borua asked him some question. Okay, and Shanti Borua
Okay,
wanted to get a permission to ask a question. Okay, thank you, Mimi.
Welcome,
The
sir.
rest, so Rahat,
Yes, sir.
go ahead.
Okay, sir. Can I start now?
Yes, why not?
Thank you. Go ahead, Shanti, said the teacher. The teacher said that carry on, Shanti.
Yes, good,
And
good boy. Thank you. You've done a good job.
yes, and
Carry
then
on. Go ahead, means carry on, Shanti. The teacher
carry
said
on.
to
Yes,
Shanti, yes,
yes,
carry on. Good, good.
yes,
Okay, carry on, my boy
yes.
helper.
And then in our last class, we heard Jamil's story of how too many people made the ferry boat sink.
Okay, okay. Can you
And
explain? Can you explain?
yes, yes, yes. He said that in his previous class and the last class, what
Yes,
was yesterday's class.
yes. Previous class, good. Last class means
Yes, and
previous
they
class, good.
yes, and they listened Jamil's story,
Oh,
and
good.
it
Here,
was
means listen.
how too many
Okay.
people. Yes,
How too
and
many
it was how
people,
too many
made the
people.
ferry boat sink. Yes,
Yes, so that means too much people,
was.
and it was a large. It was a large
Too much
thing.
people were on the boat, right?
So,
The
yes,
boat went under the water. Okay, next.
yes, and then I have also seen crowds of people at the bus stand,
Mm,
and he also said that he also looked the like a procession, and it was a very crowded place
okay. I've
in the
also
bus
seen,
stand.
let me explain it. I've also seen crowds of
Okay, sir.
people at
Okay.
the bus stand. That means the bus stand was overcrowded, right? And
Yes, sir.
who has seen it?
Shanti also seen it.
Shanti, yes, Shanti Barua.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I have also seen crowds of people at the
Yes,
bus
Shanti
stand. That
Barua.
means Shanti Barua has seen
Yes.
the crowds, the peoples, overcrowded people
Yes.
at the bus stand, right?
Yes, sir.
And railway
yes.
station, launch,
Yes,
and
yes.
steamer ghats. Steamer ghats means
Railway stations, lunch, and
steamer
yes,
ghats. Okay.
it's
So-
like a lunch. Yeah,
Okay.
a big lunch.
Okay, okay. Launch and steamer ghats means
And
ghats
then
is a Bengali word, right? That means a station. Carry on.
yes, sir. And then it is not uncommon to see people traveling on top of bus or train and meeting with tragic accidents.
Okay, it's common in
The,
Bangladesh,
the
right?
meaning of tragic accidents.
Tragic means sorrowful accidents, sorrowful happenings,
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's so unhappiness.
Yes, unhappy moment. Okay, it's not
Yes, sir.
uncommon. It's not uncommon means
Yes, sir.
it's available in Bangladesh, right? It's common in Bangladesh.
It's available.
Okay, which one is common in Bangladesh? To see people traveling on top of a bus or train and meeting with tragic accidents,
Yes.
right? Sometimes the people gathered
Yes, sir.
on the
Yes,
bus,
sir.
on the top of a bus or on top of a train,
Yes.
and they meet different kind of sorrowful
Yes.
happenings, right? Sometimes they fall down from the
Yes, sir.
top of the top of
It's a-
the train, top of the bus, right? So next, please carry on.
Every day we see it.
Yes, it's common in Bangladesh, right? So next, my question.
Yes, sir. My question is, are we really too many people in the country?
Okay.
So his
So,
question was,
her question, yes, she is Shanti Barua. Maybe she is not a
oh yeah, yeah.
male, okay?
Sir, is she female?
I think so. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, sir.
Okay. But we will get
So her question was, are we really, or is it a real fact?
Is it true?
Um,
Are we really too
yes,
many
true.
people in the country? Is it true that
Too
we
many
are
people.
too many people? So
Yes,
much people in our
that was
country?
over people in our country.
Yes. She asked the question to the teacher, right?
Yes, too much people.
Okay. Then teacher answered. What?
Thank you, Shanti. Please sit down.
Sit down. Okay, so I said to Shanti that
Yes,
thank
sir.
you, Shanti, please sit down, right? Okay,
Yes, sir.
thank you, Mr. Rahat. Okay, is there anyone else, please? Can anyone read the rest of the part? Is there Fabiha?
Yes, sir.
Okay, smart girl, please read the rest of the part, the teacher.
The teacher then looked round the class and asked, how many of you have the same question in mind?
Okay,
The
that's
teacher,
good. Okay,
the
yes,
teacher looked and around the class
yes, look around, that means look around the class, right?
and asked the whole student.
Yes,
And
good.
then how many? Then too much student.
How many
No.
people or
How
anyone?
How many of anyone have the same question in their mind?
Okay, that's good. That's good. Carry on, smart girl, carry on.
Almost all the hands went up.
Okay, that means almost all the hands went up.
Many students, all the hands went up.
Okay, that's good. Okay.
Okay, the teacher continued. Finding the right answer to this question is very important for us.
Yes.
The teacher said okay, and
the teacher agreed with him, right?
agreed with him. Yes, sir.
Yes, good.
And finding
the right answer to this question is very important for us, right?
Yes, sir.
Finding the right answer to this question is very important for us. That means to get the answer of this question is very important.
Very important for them.
Very necessary for us. That means for the teacher, right? For our national development also. For our national development means for our country's development. Okay.
Development.
So we will look at this issue.
So we will look at the issue with some facts so that we can find out if we are really too many or not. Okay, so we will look at this issue. That means we will search, we will discuss about the matter, right? With some facts, that means some matters, so that we can find out if we are really too many or not. Okay, sometimes we think that we are too many, overpopulation. Sometimes we think that we are not, but it's very important for us, the teacher said, okay? There is pair work, but as we are taking our class online, so we cannot do the pair work, but this is your homework to write down some dialogues, okay? Two students will make a pair, so don't need to make a pair, but make a pair in your mind. The boy or girl next to you is your partner. So don't need to make your partner, but in your home, make your brothers or make any of your brother or sister as your partner and make a dialogue about the number of population, occupations, and unemployment and poverty of their locality. So there are lots of problems in our country. We know that population problem. Sometimes people cannot get a good job in our country. Unemployment problem, lots of people are unemployed, so that's why they do they commit different kind of problems, robbery or any other difficulty, okay? And poverty is also a great problem of our locality. So
Write down a dialogue with your brother or sister about the problems, right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
This is your homework. Okay, there is a group work, but through online we cannot do the group work, but you can do it alone in your home. So group work number 1, how can we calculate the growth rate of population of a country? Okay, take the screenshot and answer it. Group work 2, write down the effects of overpopulation that caused by high growth rate of population. Okay, group work 3, write the possible solution of population problem. Okay. Okay, now read the chart and fill the gaps with information from the table using comparative and superlative degree where necessary. So you know superlative and comparative degree. Comparative means to compare with one thing, and superlative means to compare with lots of things. Okay. So read the chart, please. Land area, Bangladesh has 1,47,570 square kilometers. Sri Lanka has 65,600 square kilometers. India has 32,87,509 square kilometers, and China has 96 lakh square kilometers. Okay, so population rate of Bangladesh is 150 million. Sri Lanka has 20 million. India has 1.15 billion. China has 1.33 billion. Okay, density of population 1,000 per square kilometer. Sri Lanka has 332 per square kilometer. India has 382 per square kilometer, and China has 143 square kilometers. Okay, so birth rate per 1,000 in Bangladesh 20.1. Sri Lanka has 17.42, and India has 22.22, and China has 12.29. Okay, so death rate per 1,000 in Bangladesh 6.1, Sri Lanka's 5.92, and India 7.48, and China 7.03. So growth rate of population in Bangladesh 1.40%, in Sri Lanka 0.7%, in India 1.41%, and China 0.5%. Okay. So now fill up the gaps with appropriate words from the box below. There is a box, Sri Lanka. There is a clue also in the box. Sri Lanka, second, bigger, least, highest, smaller, least, less, China, largest. Okay. So if you need, you can use superlative degree or comparative degree. Okay, this is your homework. Take a screenshot and try to answer it. Okay. Have you got me, please?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the first one is done
Yes,
for
sir.
you. In land area, Bangladesh is larger than Sri Lanka, but less than India. Larger than Sri Lanka in land area. Bangladesh is larger than Sri Lanka, but what should be the answer?
Smaller than India.
Smaller than in India. Okay, you've got it. Thank you. So do the homework, the rest part of the passage. Okay. Now we have enough time. So read the text and answer the questions individually. Okay. So Mimi, can you read?
Yes, sir, I can read.
Carry on.
Bangladesh is a small country with an area of 1,47,570 square kilometers.
Okay. Okay.
Can I explain?
1,47,570. Yes.
So it means Bangladesh
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh land area is about 1,47,570 square kilometers.
Square kilometers, right? It's a small
Yes,
land,
sir.
right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, carry on.
This area also includes our rivers, hills, and forests.
Okay,
And
so this area also includes our rivers, hills, and forest. That means we have.
It means in Bangladesh there are many rivers, hills, and forests.
Okay, so we have few lands to live, right? To build our house.
Yes,
Because
sir.
we cannot build a house on rivers, hills, and forest, right? Okay,
Yes, sir.
carry on. But the country.
But the country has a large population, about 160 million.
Oh my God,
It means-
160 million, about 160 million. That means we are not confirmed, right?
Yes, sir. Big population.
A large amount of population, about 160 million. I think more than 160 million people are living in Bangladesh, right? Okay, next.
It's the 8th largest. It means all over the world.
Okay,
Bangladesh is the 8th largest country.
biggest country in
Yes,
the world.
sir.
Okay, on the basis of population, on the basis of.
It's the 8th largest country in the world on the basis of population.
Okay, so in terms of
Means
population, we
all over
have,
the world.
yes, all over the world.
Bangladesh is the 8th largest country.
Good, good. Carry on.
The density of population is 1,000 per square kilometer.
Oh my God,
It
that means.
In 1,000 per square kilometer.
Okay, in per square kilometer, thousands of peoples are living, right? Thousands of people are living in per 1,000.
I can't.
Okay, thousands of people are living in per square kilometer. Density means the amount of people, right? Okay. Thank you, Mr.
Yes.
Rahat. Mr. Rahat, could you read the rest of the part?
Yes, sir.
Carry on, please.
Our population growth rate is high. That means our people encouragement is so high up.
Encouragement, that means our population growth rate. That means our population are growing highly, right?
Yes, growing up.
Growing up, yes.
Yes, growing up
Okay,
highly.
thank you.
Growing up highly.
It is?
Yes, and it is 14 per 1,000 people, which is 1.4%.
Okay, it is 14 per 1,000 people.
Yes,
That
14
means
per
in
1,000 people.
In 1,000 people, we get 14 people, right? That means 1.4%,
Yes.
right?
1.4%.
Okay.
And then birth rate and death rate are respectively 20.1 and 6.1, and it is also calculated per thousand basis.
Okay, that means?
Yeah, that means also a birth rate and a death rate are respectively 20.1 and 6.1, and it is also calculated. That means it was calculated.
It is also
with
calculated.
calculator.
It is also counted, right? Per thousand basis.
Yes, counted. Counted.
Based on per thousand, right?
Per thousand, that means 1,000 basis.
Yes. For example?
And then, for example, 1 more children are added to per 1,000 people.
For example, 20.1.
Yes, 20.1.
More
Yes,
children
sir.
are added to per 1,000 people, and 6.1 people die every year, right? So 20.1 20.1 more children are added to per 1,000. That means they are 20.1 children are adding to our per 1,000, and 6.1 people die. 6.1 people go.
Yes, it's also mixed.
Away.
Yes, pass away from us. Okay.
Yeah.
Hence, our growth rate is
Yeah. Yeah.
2.1 minus 6.1,
Yeah.
right?
Minus.
Is equal
Minus.
to 14. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
So we can see 2 million people are added to our population every year. Sir,
Okay, see 2 million people. 2 million people are added to our population every year. After reading this statistics, we got this that 2 million people are growing, increasing day by day every year, right?
yes, sir.
Okay, they are adding to our population. Okay, then next.
And if this rate continues, our population will be about 217 million in 2015.
Okay, this is very alarming, right? And if this rate continues, okay? So if this rate continues, our population will be about 270 million in 2050. That means that the amount of the people will be 270 million in 2050, right?
Yes,
Okay,
yes, sir.
carry on.
Can you imagine how densely people live this small country? Means,
Can you imagine? That means can you think, right? Can we think how densely people live this small country? That means the density
densely means
the amount of the people living in a certain area will be increased. Okay.
okay, sir.
So how densely
Yes, sir.
people live this small country? That means the people in a certain area will increase alarmingly, right? Okay. Thank you. Okay. So let me evaluate you. Okay. Select the best answer, right? Bangladesh is a small country because its land area is small. It is the 8th among the top populous countries. It has 150 million people. It has limited resources. Why Bangladesh is a small country?
Its land area is small.
Good, good. Its land area is small. Thank you. So number question. Density of population in any country means, what does the meaning of density of population? Number A, all the people in a country. B, 1,000 people living in 1 square kilometers. C, number of people living in 1 square kilometers. D, too many people living in square kilometers. What is the density of population?
All the people in a country.
Is it
I'm
right?
not sure, sir.
You're not sure. Okay. Can anyone tell me, please? The answer would
Yes,
be
sir.
C, number of people living in 1 square kilometers, right? Certain area, 1 square kilometers, as usually I said, number of people living in 1 square kilometers, okay? Okay, that's good. So number question, our population growth rate is 1.9%, 1.40%, 2.1%, or 1.1%. Which one is correct? Hmm? 1.40%. 1.40% is our population growth rate, okay? So our birth rate
Yes,
is yes per thousand. 1.9, 1.40, 20.1, 14.
20.1.
Okay, 20.1. That's good. Thank you. Okay, number 5. What will be the size of our population in 2050? 150 million, 197 million, 217 million, 250 million.
Million.
Good. 217 million, right? Okay, take the homework. Write a paragraph about the population problem of Bangladesh. Okay? Thank you all. That's the end of your class.
Sir,
Yes?
sir, I talk speaking English clearly. What I do?
Okay, you want to ask me, you can't speak English, what can you do, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what can I do? You can ask me, what can I do, right? So you can practice,
Okay, sir.
you can practice alone And object speaking is also one of the main things. And watch the BBC News and BBC programs, and make fun with your brothers and sisters. Try to
And
speak with them.
and sir, also speak with personally,
Yes, personally, that means object speaking.
like mirror.
Yes, you can speak with mirror, or wherever you find anyone who can speak English, you can speak with him, right?
Okay, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Allah Hafiz.